Hi you guys, welcome to Talk Thursday. I am so excited about today's topics. I am just gonna educate you the best of my abilities. Okay, I'm just kidding, I don't really wear glasses.
Do you love yourself? You better love yourself.
I'm happy we are here together and we're gonna talk. I hope you guys caught up on Tutorial Tuesday. We did a whole house tour of my house and how I've set things up, and I also asked for your guys' opinions and options on the home and what you think I should change and all that, etc. So I tweeted out, you guys, what should we talk about on Talk Thursday? And I actually had some really good responses and something that I've kind of been thinking that I wanted to talk about for a while. Let's talk about it. First one is from @ForeverKenzie. She asks, oh, I forgot it was Thursday. Well, Kenzie, it is a Thursday. She says, how to handle and keep a healthy self-esteem. Okay, first and foremost, I think the best thing that I've learned, and it's not that awesome or not that life-changing, is that life is a journey. It is a constant changing process where you go through the rigmarole of every day, through fire, through hell, through the good, through the bad, and you come out stronger. And guess what? You're constantly changing. Elements in your life are moving, changing, and that's going to change you as a person. A lot of times we think we have our lives together and that we're on the straight and narrow and we're doing everything right and we feel confident, and then whoa, curveball, wasn't expecting that. And it's kind of like starting over and going through that whole process again. And often that can really affect our self-esteem and thinking that maybe we just don't have it together. But you do, you have it together, and you need to tell yourself that. And honestly, that's been something that I've learned on my 5 rules of self-esteem. Self-esteem is one, like I just said, that it is a journey and it is constantly changing. You take the good with the bad and you roll with it. And 2, you need to talk kindly to yourself. That is a really hard one for me, and I am not the best at it. I am a super hard critic when it comes to myself. And when others come to me, maybe even with the same issues that I have with myself, it is so easy to give them advice and say, love yourself, hug yourself, treat yourself. But then when it's like me, I'm like, I'm just a loser. I'm not good at anything. I'm gaining weight, blah, blah, blah. You know, real world problems. So talk kindly to yourself, and it is something that you have to practice doing. It's not just gonna come overnight. You literally have to sit in the mirror and practice positive affirmations with yourself, even if you're faking it. So sometimes you've got a 3, fake it till you make it, because that's what you gotta do. It's the constant habit of you positively reassuring yourself and telling yourself that you can do it, that you're great, that you're good enough, that you is smart, you is kind, and you is important. And don't forget that. So fake it till you make it. 4, you have to make goals and set them. And maybe making goals doesn't seem like it's related to self-esteem, but there is something pleasing about getting all your thoughts down on a paper. And maybe it's not even necessarily setting goals, but it's journal writing or venting, or just putting everything down that you need to on a piece of paper, whether it's negative or positive, and just seeing your thoughts for as they come through your head and jumbling them out on paper. So that's another tip. And then 5, I would find a hobby that you are passionate about and practice doing that daily. Because honestly, we have this one and only life, and this kind of taps into what you believe in, but you might as well make the day today the best day you're going to have. And even if you got pulled over or you got fired, or maybe you didn't lose that weight you wanted to, guess what? It's not the end of the world. You're still alive. You still have the things that you have in front of you. And that's my last piece of advice, is learn to count your blessings, practicing things positive, fake it till you make it. And eventually you're gonna get it right and you're gonna have good self-esteem. But like I said, it is a daily thing that you have to work at. It's not just gonna, one day you're gonna wake up and be like, I love myself. Maybe write positive affirmations on the mirror. Maybe hang out with people who are good to you. That's another thing. Don't hang out with people who suck. That's a huge one. Okay, so moving on. Okay, question number 2. Sorry, my camera is a little crooked. I may or may not have broke my LED light stand and camera stand that it's on right now. And my hair is just the craziest. Okay, so question number 2, and this is kind of relating to the first question, but I think it kind of goes hand in hand and it can help. @Iman_Mo asks about losing or insecurity about looks. And maybe I wanted to answer this one more than anything because I am not the best at it, and so maybe I'm just gonna be talking to myself about this. But if you think about it, like, let's pretend we have a garden, okay? And one side of our garden is weeds and one side of our garden is flowers, right? What's going to happen if you fertilize your weeds and you put water on your weeds and you talk to them and you pay attention to them? What's going to happen to your weeds? They're going to grow, they're going to magnify, they're going to double and take over, and eventually they're going to kill the flowers and the beauty and the life and the growth that you have, right? So that kind of pertains to us. We all have flowers and we all have weeds, and whatever you choose to water is going to magnify itself, nourish itself, and grow, whether it's good or bad. So note to self, Carly, take this in. If we constantly are only focusing on our weeds, that is what is going to grow, and that is what is going to flourish in your life. It is the cliche saying, it is the thing that we all have heard and say, but it is true, and if you practice it, you will know that for yourself. So when it comes to feeling secure about your looks, maybe you have really terrible acne. Maybe you're not tall, or you're too short that you think, or your hair's too straight, or you're overweight, or your eyes aren't the right color. Whatever it is about yourself that makes you feel like it's not good enough, note to self, it is good enough, okay? And you have to believe that. And I'm in your face right now telling you that it is good enough. And I'm sorry to tell you, but no matter how much you choose to hate that thing about yourself, it's probably never going to change. Something that I really hate about myself and have come a really long ways from it are stretch marks. I used to not even be able to say that word without just wanting to terribly break down and cry. I thought that I was unlovable, that my body was scarred and ugly. It was these terrible purple marks that were just like gross and ew. And you know what? The more I hated them and the more that I was grossed out by them and the more that I focused on that, it ate me up inside, and it made all my other things about me that are great just kind of go downhill as well. And then I was just becoming a miserable, unhappy person full of weeds, and that's not what you want to do. And so, you know, every day you have to give yourself a pep talk and just really talk yourself into it, like faking it, like we talked about. Maybe I do have stretch marks, but you know what? I have a beautiful son who is healthy, he is happy, he loves me, and my body is so kick-ass that I was able to grow him inside of me for 9 months, give him life. I had no complications. He wasn't sick, I wasn't sick, and that is the blessing at hand that I should focus on and only focus on that. And guess what? I have an incredible husband who loves me, and you know what? He told me one day, he said, you know, I don't know if I would love you the same if you didn't have these, because I know that these are a sign of a insecurity or weakness that you thought you had, that you have overcome, and I'm very proud of you for that. Because I've considered surgeries and like laser removal and all those other things, and then I just thought, you know what? No matter how much I hate these and choose to hate them and beat myself up about them, they're never gonna go away. And I've always had them. Even if I do get rid of them, I'm gonna know they're always there. So I might as well accept them into my life and learn to love them and see them for the good. And you know what? It's been a journey, and every day, some days I hate it, some days I feel bad about it, and some days I'm like, you know what, I'm great. I have a lot to be healthy. I have a lot to be thankful for, not healthy for. Oh my gosh, I'm saying so much. Like I said, we all have gardens, we all have flowers, and we all have weeds. And it's going to come down to you to choose what you want to water. And I promise you that you have the power of choice. We have all been given that, and that is probably the greatest blessing, is that we all get to choose for ourselves what we want for our lives and for ourselves each and every single day. So today, I would encourage you guys to water your flowers, compliment yourself, practice your positive affirmations to yourself. Even if you're faking it, nobody has to know. No one knows you're faking it, only me and you. I'll keep it inside, lock it down tight. Zoop. Anyways, don't we feel so much better? Everybody just hug yourself in. Love yourself because you're so awesome, okay? That's all you gotta do is just love yourself. Anyways, thank you for watching today's Talk Thursday. I love connecting with you guys. I love having these one-on-one chats. We are in my new guest bedroom. This is the kind of the new setup. I'm gonna be working on it and making it all beautified behind me if you have any ideas or tips. We're gonna be getting some wall art, maybe some lights, I don't know, some pretty things. But I love you guys, love yourselves. It's the most important thing ever, even if you fake it. We've talked about that. Please tweet me, leave comments below, subscribe, share this video. Share it because you're caring and you want to share it. Come here, let's hug. Hug it out. Okay. Okay, anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I will see you on Tuesday for Tutorial Tuesday. Bye, you guys.
Oh, this camera is stuck and I cannot get it out.